right, we are live. We are live. Welcome to the Wrestling Pod. I'm your host, Carlito Santiago, and today we are here to talk about what went down on Monday Night Raw. And of course, if you guys are new to the channel or coming back, please do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. Drop a like, comment down below, and turn on those post notifications so you never miss a stream. After Roman Reigns chose CM Punk as his WrestleMania 42 opponent, Raw hit the Netflix airwaves with a packed show, of course featuring two Elimination Chamber qualifying matches. Who cashed their ticket to the premium live event? We just have to find out. We kicked off the show with AJ Lee kicking off Monday Night Raw, but could barely adjust the W Universe before the Women's Intercontinental Champion Becky Lynch interrupted. A back and forth ensued, which clearly Becky Lynch has having a breakdown and insisting on a one-on-one match. So AJ Lee used the man's emotions against her, goading her into putting the Women's Intercontinental Championship on the line in Chicago at Elimination Chamber opposed to WrestleMania. So we don't know what Becky's going to do for WrestleMania, but this should be a good match for the Elimination Chamber. Now, if this leads to AJ Lee winning the title and setting up Becky Lynch to have a rematch, I don't know, WWE's just going in circles at this point. But Lynch warned Lee that if she thought the man held her down before, she hasn't seen anything yet. She then stomped off to close out the opening segment. I thought this was pretty good. Now, it is a shame that the match will take place at Elimination Chamber because it's a legitimate main event-worthy contest. The fact that it's not on the big stages of WrestleMania also, is why it's the shame. So, graded an A for the promo itself. But what came next was our Tag Team Championship match. See, the World Tag Team Champions took on Otis and Akira Tozawa. The challengers started hot, but the champions gained the upper hand throughout the commercial break. Back from the timeout, Tozawa created separation and tagged Otis into the contest. The Juggernaut tore through his opponents, but a blind tag from Jimmy to Jay led to the latter cutting off the Caterpillar with a big kick. A double super kick looked to stun Otis, but he rebounded off the ropes with a double clothesline to take the twins down. Tozawa tagged in and replicated his performance from 2 weeks ago, tearing through the competition and looking to pull off a massive upset. However, Jimmy survived long enough to stay in the match and deliver the 1D to Otis to successfully retain those tag team titles. Graded a B+, and Jimmy encourages Jay to also go after the world title, which is interesting. So we could get Jay in a qualifying match for the Elimination Chamber? I don't know. But I see a pattern here. We went from promo to match. Now we're back to a promo again, and we're about to go back to a match after this. So we go to a promo. Our 2026 Royal Rumble winner, Liv Morgan, flanked by the Intercontinental Champion Dominic Mysterio, made her way to the ring to adjust the W Universe. After being presented with flowers by her beau, Morgan proclaimed herself the greatest Royal Rumble winner of all time and began to discuss her WrestleMania 42 choice when Stephanie Vakir's pyro cut her off. The Women's World Champion made her way to the ring. Of course, a back and forth in Spanish ensued, exchanging insults, leaving Morgan to give her one last insult, which was calling her a puta. And of course, this led to our babyface champion slapping the shit out of Dominic. Graded a C+, and we kind of already figured we're really setting up Liv Morgan and Stephanie Vakir at this point. It's not going to be Jade. I mean, maybe they do give us Liv Morgan and Jade, but why would you want that? I mean, shit. You might as well just pick Vakir. Because at this point, and it looks like they're setting that up. Like, Liv Morgan and Stephanie Vakir are going to be the match. So, yeah, grade a C+. There's really nothing to talk about here. Anyway, we move on to our first qualifying match of the evening. Of course, let me pull up the bracket here off to the side. Rhea Ripley took on Lyra Valkyria and Ivy Nile in a triple threat match. Rhea Ripley, Lyra Valkyria, Ivy Nile may not have achieved the success that they hoped for in the Women's Royal Rumble in Saudi Arabia, but they had a shot to redeem themselves by vying for the championship opportunity inside this steel chamber. They battled in an action-packed triple threat match that saw Nile showcase her strength with a German suplex and a Tower of Doom spot that brought both her opponents off the top rope and crashing to the mat below. Ripley recovered, though, and after several hard-hitting spots, caught Valkyria with a running knee to the face followed by a Riptide, and the Eradicator cashes her ticket to Chicago with a hard-fought victory. So Ripley defeated Nile and Valkyria, and she is moving on to the Elimination Chamber. Graded a B. Ripley is one of the best wrestlers in the world, not just WWE. Facts. We got another promo, guys. Like, we're just cooking it up, and I think that this is always what, like, yeah. So, we get one more fucking promo, and I already shut the show off at this point. I was like, I guarantee they're going to do a promo again. Finn Balor wants a match with CM Punk, and CM Punk encourages Adam Pearce to give it to him, with Finn Balor also talking about Roman Reigns. So before Michael Cole could interview the World's Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk, Balor interrupted and demanded a rematch with the best in the world for the top prize on Raw, this time in Punk's hometown. The Straight Edge Society, I was about to say Straight Edge Society. The Straight Edge superstar made his way to the ring and demanded the Raw general manager, Adam Pearce, make the match. After hesitancy on the part of the authority figure, he relented and made this match official for Elimination Chamber in Chicago. Remember, Finn Balor wanted his match in his hometown, and he got it, and came close, and an amount of respect came from it. So now we're going to fight in Chicago in CM Punk's hometown. With that business out of the way, Cole asked Punk why he would jeopardize one of the biggest main events in WWE history against Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 42. The crowd favorite said he shows up to fight anyone, anytime, any place, because the fans deserve it. Punk warned Roman Reigns that he cannot do a damn thing to stop him from building what he is building, and promised that WrestleMania, the ring announcer will proclaim, and still World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk. See, Balor also is looking to get himself into this predicament as well, because Balor, the story thread here is that Balor is going to make himself become a monster babyface, which is crazy. Like it says right here, the story thread featuring Balor is going to make him a monster babyface before all is said and done. He is rediscovering his confidence, which means it's only a matter of time before he tells the Judgment Day to fuck off, sparking a rivalry that could have Mania implications, which could be fucking Finn Balor and Dominic Mysterio, which, of course, I do have right here on my little thought board. Nothing is confirmed yet, other than Roman Reigns and CM Punk for the World Heavyweight Championship. That is confirmed. Okay? We don't know if it's night 1 or night 2. I'm not going to get into night 1, night 2 predicaments. I'm just going to confirm the matches for WrestleMania as we lead forward. And these matches seem to be pretty fucking good. Now, the Elimination Chamber looks pretty, oh, I didn't even put the championship near Jade Cargill. What the fuck? I just noticed that, guys. Anyway, there's still some time for all of this to go down. Yeah, it looks like it could be Sami Zayn, so I'm just gonna give it that. Okay. We still have a lot to do here. It also could be Jacob. You know, it could be looking like, what is Randy gonna fucking do? Honestly, at this point, like, it could actually be. I mean, we can. I don't know. I don't know if I want to get rid of that Jericho. I'm still gonna keep it, but yeah, I want to wait until we see what happens. It could be I mean, this is just a vision board, but like, it could be Cody and Drew. We're not on fucking SmackDown. Never mind. Moving on. B plus, and yeah, a B for the women's match. We get to Maxine Dupree and Natalia, or Natty. Following a shocking betrayal that saw Natty cost Maxine Dupree the Women's Intercontinental Championship against Becky Lynch, the mentor squared off with her protege Monday night. Before the bell rang, though, Natty attacked Dupree. Despite momentary bursts from the babyface, Natty brutalized her, sending her into the ring steps and the ring post before applying the sharpshooter on the announce table. AJ Lee made the save, though, coming to the aid of the women she helped capture the women's IC title from, as she helped Dupree out of the arena. Becky attacked Lee, sending her into the ring post. No contest. So, we're going to get a tag team match, probably before the event, probably like maybe 2 weeks, or the Raw before Elimination Chamber, because that's what it looks like it's set up. Just dump everything in here. I think it gets a B plus simply because we added in Becky and AJ Lee, which is part of the mid card, which of course, if they want to make this mid card feel pretty good, this is what you have. Natty has, as confirmed, Natalia does have a I can't call her Natty. It just feels weird. I don't know if you guys feel weird by saying it. I feel I feel like it's weird to have her be Natty. It's like the whole Truth thing again. We call him Truth or we call him R-Truth. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think in the comments down below. Is it Natalya or Natty to you guys? Which one do you prefer? I prefer Natalya. But yeah, as far as I know, Natalya has a Elimination Chamber qualifying match next week, and I'll get into that. But here, we don't really have to. We can skim by this and get to our main event. Javon Evans teamed up with the original El Grande Americano to take on Rayo and Bravo, and this whole Americano shit has gotten way out of hand. And yeah, we know it's Chad Gable and we know it's fucking Ludwig Kaiser. Obviously, what I can tell you is that you're gonna see these guys. You're gonna see these guys fucking, have a one-on-one. I should add that to the fucking list. You know what? We're gonna add that to the list because this is some bullshit. Because this match, I can see them doing this match at fucking This is insane. The fact that I have to fucking write this out. Yep. As you guys can see and tell, this is what it will be. El Grande Americano It is El Grande Americano versus... I'll just do that because I can't do those points. Anyway, El Grande Americano, the original El Grande Americano versus El Grande Americano for Mask versus Mask. And this is... I don't fucking know, guys. I don't know. I can already see them fucking doing something stupid like that. Anyway. Oh, shit. Let me pop that back up and move it. Anyway, like that's just... I had to add that. The way that this story is going, I'm not invested anymore. Javon Evans also has a qualifying match I should mention here too. So let's just mention it right now. A tape on tap. I think they meant tape. I don't know where they're going. Anyway, for next week's Raw, Bayley, Asuka, and Natalya will have a women's qualifying match, and Javon Evans, Gunther, and Dominic Mysterio will be in for the men's with AJ Lee appearing live. But yeah, let's get to the main event. Our main event was brought to you by Fortnite. No, I'm kidding. LA Knight and Penta had their issues with the Vision, and they had the chance to prevent the faction from having a presence in the Elimination Chamber match, knocking off Austin Theory. An action-packed contest accumulated in late interference from Logan Paul and Bronson Reed, both of whom were warned not to get involved. Reed delivered a tsunami tonight before Raw General Manager and Pierce ordered them away from the ringside. On the outside, though, Theory sent Penta over the commentary table before an unknown assailant laid out the former U.S. champion. Yup, the masked man's back. The mystery man's back. Guarantee it's Seth Rollins. With Logan Paul and Reed focused on chasing the mystery man, LA Knight delivered a BFT to Theory after the mystery man threw him back into the ring and cashed his ticket to the Elimination Chamber. So, ladies and gentlemen, LA Knight, and the reason I'll explain. The reason I'm doing this is so that, everything, so from LA Knight down is Raw, from Randy Orton down is SmackDown. Just so I can, because I feel like the last time I did it, I did SmackDown, Raw, SmackDown, Raw, SmackDown, you know what I mean? And I probably got confusing thinking like who's on what roster. So here we go. Whatever qualifying matches happen on Raw, they get put right here. Whatever qualifying matches happen on SmackDown, get put right here. And same with the women's. So as far as we know, LA Knight and Rhea Ripley, who I'm going to put this on just because she is a champion entering the Elimination Chamber, a women's tag team champion, okay? I have to, just because. I would do it for the women's IC and the women's United States. But Rhea Ripley and LA Knight punch their ticket to, of course, the Elimination Chamber. On SmackDown, you're going to get, as far as I know, you can go back and check SmackDown out to find out. It's going to be for the men's, Cody Rhodes, Jacob Fatu, and Sami Zayn. And then for the women's, Alexa Bliss, Zelina Vega, And Julia? I think that's what it is. I think that's what it is. I feel like Alexa Bliss is honestly going to be added to this. And it's going to start, and with Alexa Bliss being added to it, it's going to start looking like the Elimination Chamber from like, what, 2 years ago? Or a year ago? It's going to start looking like, it's going to be insane. Anyway. Oh yeah, I gotta, what am I doing? I gotta finish off this, pull this away. No. Pull that away. But what was the overall grade? Well, Monday Night Raw continued to tread on the flagship show. Or trend. I'm not good with words in the morning, guys. I'm just not. Monday Night Raw continued the trend of the flagship show, being WWE's best. From AJ Lee's return and her subsequent showdown with Becky Lynch and the Elimination Chamber, 2 Elimination Chamber qualifying matches, 2 breakout performances from Akira Tozawa and Otis on this week's show, honestly, was really fucking good. The main event was a bit overbooked, with the Mystery Man gimmick is wearing thin, given how many times it's been utilized over the last year. But the positive outweighs the negatives, and this week's show earns a solid thumbs up. So, graded a B. And no great changes. I'm okay with it being a B for the main event, and I'm okay with it being a C+ for that match. But what did you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below as well. Don't forget to subscribe, drop a like, and comment down below. I will be back on Saturday for the SmackDown summary. I hope with a little Valentine's edition. I go back to work, guys, next week. Letting this heal up, of course. And I'll start to make that money again. And the predictions also will be happening. Let me just look on the calendar here. The Raw before Elimination Chamber, the 24th. I'll give you the Raw review. On February 26th, 2026, I will give you the predictions for the Elimination Chamber, and then you'll get the SmackDown summary on the 28th, and then you'll get the review for the Elimination Chamber on the 1st of March. And then we're back at it, because we're setting up for, 7 weeks of, right? What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 weeks. 7-week build up to WrestleMania, guys. Oh, it's going to be a lot of shit. All right. I'll see you guys Saturday. Peace.